Hello?
Hello?
Still down for me.
Hey, we're back.
We're back. Ooh.
Just I have internet on mine.
Yeah. I'm trying to pull it back up here.
All right.
Yeah, there we go.
4 of those hit. Roll for damage for each of them.
Good.
Okay. So you watch as Iran just takes perfect aim and just does a full fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger flex, and his arms just light up, and there's this orange energy, and 8 powerful beams just strike forward from his bicep straight into the skull. 4 of them hitting, and they seem to do this seems to be the most effective attack you guys have had on this creature so far. With
Oh.
yeah, the firebolt misses though. 12, 19, 30 points of damage, and you see that the skull has cracked.
I now back up.
All right. Okay. Slash, it's your turn. Or sorry, Damien, it's your turn. As you go up and try to wind up for the attack, you realize that you're moving slower than you usually do, and you don't feel right, and these attacks are at disadvantage.
Ooh.
Okay. That hits. Okay. Okay. So it'd be 4 damage there. And the piercing is from regular attack. Okay. Okay. That one misses. Okay. All right. Slash, you're up.
Second time's the charm, and I'm going to cast Spirit Guardians at 4th level this time.
Okay. You would still have it up, I believe. Oh, right. It would have went down because you had lost concentration.
Yep.
Okay. All right. I will roll.
Yep.
All right.
Shit.
They do not seem to be doing any damage to it.
All right, so Battle Axe, 30
That
to hit
hits.
for another 9 slashing damage.
Okay. So that's reduced to 4. Onslow, you're up.
All right. I am going to hawk a loogie at it at 4th level.
Okay. Roll that's a saving throw?
It's an attack roll.
Attack roll?
29. Hell yes.
29 hits. Roll damage.
For some reason it didn't let me upcast it, but I'll just roll that and figure it out later. For 10, and it should do an extra... should do an extra 2d4.
Okay.
For an extra 6. So 16 acid damage.
At the end of its next turn, though, right? Or wait.
On hit, and then at the end of its... Hang on. At the end of its turn, it takes 44 acid damage.
All right.
And I'm going to back up a couple steps.
Okay. So, on that turn, that was interesting. You watch, and this loogie just goes right on the skull of this demi-lich, and you can see, like, actually there is a hole burning in the center of the skull at this point. It is really close to finishing itself off, but it does have its turn here. And for its turn, it is going to make Damien, Doug, and Slash, you all need to make Constitution saving throws. And you see as its
these are better than
eyes
last
start to
time.
light up. And
I'm going to try counterspell at 4th level again.
Okay. You try to counterspell, and this is not a spell either.
Damn it. All right.
It is a feature of the creature. Okay, so all three of you guys end up just dropping to your knees for a moment as the eyes light up, and all of a sudden you see this like bluish light starts to fade from each of your chests and gets drawn into the skull, and you start to see all of the damage on the skull starts to knit back together. You guys are each going to take oh shit, plus one more. You are each going to take 23 points of, let's see here, necrotic damage, I assume. Yep, necrotic damage.
Fuck, I'm down again.
And you watch as the lich, the demi-lich's skull begins to form itself back to nearly to the same state that it was before.
God damn.
And it kind of laughs. Foolish. You guys had it down to 1 hit point.
Oh! At the start of its turn, it would have taken damage.
Pardon?
At the start of its turn, it would have taken damage.
At the end of its turn.
Oh, no, that's right. Yep.
Yep. So now it will take the damage from the acid arrow. I was sweating.
What about my Spear Guardians?
Oh?
When it begins its turn in it has to make a saving throw.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be a failure, and it is using its legendary one of its legendary resistances to succeed on that and not take any damage.
Oh.
Okay, well, I die again, but at least I burned up a legendary resistance.
You did.
True.
You did, in fact, do that. Okay, well, that was fun.
No.
All right. It healed 69 hit points off of you guys. Nice.
Nice. Wait. Not nice.
Okay. And now it's Doug's turn. Oh, now it takes. Oh, sorry. I thought we had that in there. 13 damage. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I am going to cast Mass Cure Wounds.
Okay. So 14 damage to anybody who can take it. Or 14 healing, sorry. I wish it would damage.
I'm good, so it's all you guys.
That ceiling's starting to look real familiar.
Okay.
And I don't think I can do anything, but I'll take a step back.
All right. Oh, sorry. I didn't realize that my roll there was GM roll, but I won't do that next time. Okay. I had it set up for something else that I was doing there. Okay. Okay, at the end of your turn there, Doug, the spectral body starts to dissolve into dust and starts to spin around in a 10-foot circle around the demi-lich. So Doug and Damien and Slash, you need to make Constitution saving throws.
Finally, a good roll.
Okay. For Damien, yes, it's at disadvantage. Oh wait, roll a Constitution saving throw. Wait. This Constitution saving throw would actually count towards, at the end of your turn, you would have had a... Were you at disadvantage for the last one? Or was that just on your first roll? I'm questioning with the health that I got back from you. Okay. Either way, you would have failed, whether it was disadvantage or not. So that doesn't matter. But this one, we'll count this as being your Constitution saving throw. I forgot to make you do at the end of your turn. And you managed to shake yourself free of the curse that was laid upon you. Now roll Constitution saving throw without being at disadvantage. Okay. So yeah, no, you are not blinded. The only one that is blinded is Doug. You are blinded until the end of your next turn. As you just got dust in your eye and now you can't see.
Can't see.
Yeah. Okay. Dear Mute, it's your turn.
Oh my god.
Hmm.
I literally have nothing I could possibly do here. Oh, I'm gonna run up here, I guess, and I'm gonna make a rapier attack.
Okay. Roll for attack.
Magic weapon up.
That is just a little bit too low. That is just a miss, unfortunately.
And I do nothing.
Okay.
Nice.
All right. Oran, you're up.
I do the exact same thing as last time.
Okay.
Mr. Firebolt.
Okay,
And
then
then-
firebolt misses.
And then quicken cast 4th level scorching ray.
Okay.
Nice.
Sorry. So that would be 5 of them. 3 of those hit.
Ooh.
Okay. Doing 20 points of damage to it.
Oh, my back's
Okay.
starting to hurt. Boys. I'm too old.
Carrying us through this combat.
At the end of your turn, see something here. How far are you over there, Anzo?
Far enough? 30 feet? Oh no.
Good.
Like this.
I need everybody make Constitution saving throws. As the eyes light up in a similar fashion, but a little more green than before.
Getting real tired of these, especially with my +7, and I can't freaking.
Oh
Alright.
man.
Okay.
Is mine a passive?
Most of you
No, I'm
guys
gonna use
managed to
inspiration.
force yourselves not to take any damage. However, Slash and Doug, you guys are taking some damage as instead of this bluish light, a greenish light is being drawn from your bodies, and you feel like the muscly girth that you guys got from the your vitality begins to decrease as you take 10 points of necrotic damage, and your hit points are now reduced by 10.
Shit.
So what if we had temporary max hit points?
Those would come off
Those
first.
those go first, or no? So this decreases. Good question.
Yeah, because we got the bonus max HP from Hero's Feast, so I actually don't know.
It says your hit point maximum is magically reduced by 10. Oh, you're right. Yep. The other thing too is that it just says that your hit point maximum is magically reduced. You are not actually taking damage here.
Oh.
That's good to know.
I would say. I misread that the first time. I thought it was doing damage to you, but it just says that your hit point maximum is magically reduced by 10 or 3d6. Yeah. So I guess it doesn't actually damage you. Sorry. Usually with those types of spells, they do damage and then it reduces it by that much. But
Yeah.
I could have played that a little differently. Oh well, live and learn. Okay. Bringing us to Damien again. Okay.
I mean, you can put it on whichever one hits, doesn't it? Can't you? Yeah.
$25 does hit. All right. Okay. So that it will be reduced to 11 damage. Okay. You're starting to see the wear and tear starting to pop up on the skull again. Yes, that is a miss. Okay. Slash, you're up.
All right. So first off, I'm going to cast Branding Smite on my Axe Kiss,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm going to make 2 attacks here.
Okay, roll for attack. First one hits.
All right. So Branding Smite going on that one.
Okay.
Let's see. I guess I got to cast it over here.
All right.
And next attack misses.
Okay. The branding smite. So, what does branding smite do other than give you radiant damage? Okay, so it's can't go invisible.
Yep.
Essentially. Okay. All right. It's looking wobbly. Ansel, you're up.
All right. Well, we're gonna go use a bardic inspiration and. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Before the end of my turn, can I run away from it?
Yep.
I'm gonna go there.
All right. All right. We'll use a bardic inspiration on Damien, and I'll just say, "Come on, old timer, you ain't dead yet," and give him bardic inspiration. All right. I am going to move to here, and should I? Could I?
Ding, 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 bonk.
Could I potentially angle a cone here so that I would only hit?
Yes,
Boruzo?
absolutely. Yeah.
All right. I will cast Prismatic Spray at him.
All right.
So, true. So, it has to make a Dexterity saving throw.
All right. Okay. All right. Roll your. Figure out what it is.
All right. So
At this point, I will say it will probably use its legendary resistance to save as well.
okay, it's a 6. So if it uses its legendary resistance, then I don't think it does anything.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
If it failed, it would be restrained, and then I had to make additional saves. But yep, if it passes, then it's fine.
All right. That's legendary resistance used up, though.
It's
Okay.
something.
All right. And it is not exactly happy that you did that to it. And it is going to look you right in the eyes, and you watch as the gems start to flash, similarly to when it took down Slash last time. And it is going to start draining the life from the 3 of you that is closest to it. So I need you guys all to make Constitution saving throws again.
Alrighty. Ah, fuck.
That'd be Deermute and Damien again.
Using my inspiration to try and roll that again.
Yep.
Yep. All right. All right. You almost you start to feel like this blue light start to like go over your body, Damien, You're like, no, get back in there, and you start like pushing it back into yourself, and it is unable to sap from you. But as for the other two, you guys take. Oh, it's not letting me roll. Shit. Well, now you know what the DC is again. Oops. Ooh. I don't know why it keeps rolling. Oh no, it's not rolling. GM mode. 26 damage to each of you as it heals itself back up.
That is okay.
Okay, Doug, it's your turn. You are blind.
Would I sense any of this stuff of happening, or am I just blacked out?
You can hear the lich kind of cackling off to the side there, and you can see, like, you've got like to the point where you know where the teammates immediately around you are, but aside from that, it's just all just white crap in your eyes.
Would I have heard them screaming in pain or anything when they were getting sucked?
Yeah, you would be able to tell they were taking damage.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Mass Cure Wounds at level 6.
Okay.
Nice.
All right, each of you guys heal 18 points of damage.
24.
Doug just being a 24 what? Sorry?
Because of the upcast, I think.
Yeah,
Oh,
the upcast.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah.
I misread that.
Okay.
2.
I think that's it. Yeah.
Okay. This time, at the end of Doug's turn, you guys start to experience this cold, like biting cold that starts to penetrate through all of your bodies. And just a sec. Yep. Every one of you guys end up feeling this, like, you guys are now shivering from cold. You're unsure exactly what that means, so something has happened.
Am I shivering cold?
What if I'm holding something on
no,
fire?
this is more of a necromantic kind of sapping at your horse.
Okay.
All right. Dear Mude, your turn.
Well, fuck it, I guess. I'm gonna make a dagger attack. See what happens.
Roll for attack.
Oh wait, that was the wrong one.
Okay, that's fine. You can re-roll whichever
Well,
one
I guess it would just be a 14, so it's gonna miss anyway.
Okay. Yeah. You try to stab up at it, and for some reason, the Demi-Lich seems to be quite a bit taller. Like, the spectral body is up there, and you just can't reach up and get the skull. It's just a little too tall on you. At the end of your turn, it's going to whip its head over towards Iran and kind of mutter to Iran and say, you. I think it's time for you to take a time out. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. And you start to feel like your muscles start to wilt a little bit, but you're like, no, not my muscles. And they pump themselves back up to a acceptable level.
I just had to grease them back up.
Like some more baby oil.
Okay. That is a legendary action. Okay. Now it's your turn. As you realize that it's was getting kind of sick of you.
Well, he probably won't be feeling any better when I do the same thing again. Miss the
The
firebolt.
firebolt misses.
I've rolled like a 4, 5, and another 4 on this back to back.
Yep.
I mean, that's about average. Like
Wow.
a 9 would be enough not to hit him. 2 of those hit, yeah. For
Oh,
15
damn.
fire damage. Okay. So this one didn't quite you're too distracted by the fact that he almost stole your muscles from you. It two of them only managed to hit. Damien, batter up. Mm-hmm. Both those hit. Okay. So 15 piercing for force makes 18. Gotcha. Okay. And that's for both the attacks? Okay. All right. Okay, that puts us Slash. You're up. Nursing your wounds up in the corner over there.
Yeah, and thinking twice about running back in, I am going to instead haste Damien.
Ooh.
And I'll also give him a bardic inspiration. Yeah, my last one.
Okay. All right, that's a pretty solid turn. Good support turn.
And then I'm just gonna peek around the corner to see how it's going, and I'm like, oh, this isn't looking good, and then I just hide back around the corner.
Yep. All right. That leads us over to Anzo's turn.
All right.
Something's happened.
All right. Seeing one of our potentially heavy hitters having to back off, I'm going to step back to there. Oh no, that's 35. I can't go that far. What am I doing? Look at Slash and just give him a knowing nod, being like, "Get back in there, old man." And I'm gonna cast heal on him.
Baby.
Holy shit. So you... Yep. What's the question? So yeah, as you look over to Slash and see he's not doing very hot, you're like, you know what? I need to help this guy out the best that I can. And you just put every bit of magical power that you can. No, just after the subsequent turn, yeah.
Yeah, just the next turn.
However, you expect healing magic to just come flying out of your fingers, but that chill that just ran down your spine, you feel it push back against the heal, and
Oh,
the spell is wasted.
motherfucker.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, there's a 50-50 chance that a lair action happens every turn, and that's the one that I picked there, was the no healing for a turn. So the first two rounds of combat, you guys didn't have to deal with lair actions, but this one you did. It's rough, buddy.
Woo.
Okay.
That really sucks.
Any bonus actions that you'd like to do there, Ansel?
Yep, I will give Damien my last bardic inspiration.
Okay. So
Never
Damien
mind.
has two bardic inspirations.
I will give it to
How does that work?
Doug. If he's already got one.
Do not, I don't think.
Alright, Doug gets it.
Okay. All right. Boruzo, feeling a little more emboldened from before, is going to once again try and drain the life from Doug, Damien, and Deermude. I need you guys to make Constitution saving throws again.
Yeah, me too. I'll roll that d12.
Nice.
All right, those are passes. Only one of you guys are failing that, so that's good. All right, then that means that we'll be taking. Deermude, you take 24 points of necrotic damage as life is sapped from your body.
Okay.
All right, Doug, you're up.
Alright. I have enough of this shit. I'm gonna look at him. You say you're a rock legend, you look like a rock legend. Well, let's have a rock off. And I'm gonna cast Counter Charm.
Okay. Okay. So you guys all have advantage on saving throws against being frightened or charmed.
Nice.
Okay.
I don't know if it's gonna help or not, but better than my hammers. And it'll be my turn.
Okay. All right. So let's lead it to. Oh, hang on. Okay. All right, Deermude, you're up.
How tall is the
And
roof
you
in here?
guys feel that chill that was like creeping through your skin seems to fade away. So, Deermude, you're up.
How tall is the roof in here?
The roof is. Sorry, I'll have to look that up. Not incredibly tall, if I remember correctly. There's a description for it. Mm, 25 feet.
25 feet tall?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, I'm gonna try this, I guess. In a straight fucking line, right up from the ground where he's standing to 20 feet in the air, I'm gonna cast Insect Plague.
Okay.
Just cause.
Yep. No, that'll work. Okay. DC 18 Constitution. Okay. All right. Sorry, just gonna create character sheet there. All right. So that is a failure, and he's not going to use a legendary resistance for that. He's going to straight up take the 10 piercing damage that he's going to get from that. Okay,
Alright,
and is that on at the start of his turn as well, or?
It says. I think he has to make the check if he stays in that space.
Okay. Do you want to just click on it, and I'll take a quick look at it so I can see.
When he enters the area for the first time or ends its turn there.
Okay, so that's the damage he'll take at the start of his turn. Because it's he has not entered the area. That's the way I've always kind of understood those spells.
It does say when the area.
Oh wait,
Yeah.
when the area appears. Sorry, I just yeah. Each creature, yeah. So take the 10, and it must also make the saving throw when it enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn or ends its turn there. Okay, gotcha. Okay.
And I'm going to move back.
All right. My playlist ran out of songs to play.
Deathly
Okay.
silence.
All right. All right. That means it is Oron's turn. You're up.
Fist him.
Actually, before it's your turn, once again, it's going to look at you and go, "You can only withstand my power for so long." And you need to make another Constitution saving throw there, Oran.
My muscles cannot
Oh,
fail.
yeah. Might be picking the wrong person for that one. Okay.
Mhm.
All right.
Would counter charm help with that one or no?
No, it's not a charm effect. It's a curse.
Could I take Wall of Fire into a triangle?
Yeah, sure.
There we go.
Nice.
Man, it's hot over here.
Yeah. Yeah, I would assume if you're pointing it out towards where he is, though, I believe Damien will also have to make the save with Wall of Fire. If I remember, can you show me the way that the text lies for that? Because I remember for Wall of Flame, I think you have to point it in a certain direction.
Couldn't he just put the wall on the space and point it backwards? And
It
he'd
could
still
be
take
possible
it?
too. I just would like to see how it reads. Okay. So you can make the wall up to 60 feet long. What I would say, yeah, you could make a wall like that, straight across like that if you wanted. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, that works.
None of us can see him, by the way.
Pardon?
None of us can see him now, by the way.
Yeah, none of you can see him, but yeah, that would wall him off into the zone there. So it needs to make a dexterity saving throw. That's a failure. It is going to use its last legendary resistance to resist that and not take any damage.
Oh. How unfortunate.
Yeah.
Uh,
Okay. And at the end of your turn, it is going to use a legendary action. And it is going to move half of its fly speed, and it's going to fly up and over and down past Damien to get away from the wall of flame.
Yeah, he has a fly speed. Oh, never mind. I don't get an opportunity attack.
No. So it centers itself right down there. So you made it waste a legendary action and a legendary resistance with that spell. So
Nice.
it's pretty effective. Okay. So now there's just a wall of fire just pointing in the direction below, and it is moved into a new location. Damien, now you're up.
Who can guess what Damien's gonna do?
Is it a Steel Wind Strike, possibly?
Hell no, I haven't had a 5th level spell slot for the last 2 sessions.
Oh, right.
It's gonna be a Zephyr Strike, followed by
Zephyr Strike. I
more
get them mixed
rapier
up.
attacks.
Okay.
So the first one's at advantage. Haste just gives me an extra attack, right?
Yeah.
Advantage or anything
and
with haste?
AC, extra AC, and extra move speed. Yep. That hits.
Alright, this is another classic defensive flourish, which is completely useless, but... what the fuck? Alright, so that is, 8 force and 18 piercing.
Okay, that's some pretty good damage. So that would be 17 damage in total.
And then instant transmission over here and hit him with 2 more rapiers.
Okay.
Oh.
Both, well, you try to hit him with 2 more rapiers.
Plus 12, lol.
Feels bad.
And then I just walk away in shame.
Okay.
And that's my turn. Wait, I can...
Alright.
I got one more... No, fuck it. Yep, that's my turn.
There has been other things going on that has been working out well for you guys, though, just so you know. I can't seem to recharge on something.
Oh boy.
The one shot?
No. Maybe. Okay,
20th
Slash, you're
level
up.
power word kill.
I'm gonna take my turn to cast Mass Cure Wounds.
Okay.
Nice.
This time it will affect. You're not dealing with the chilling, life-sapping energy.
What an awful roll.
Oh.
Oh no.
That works for all of us, right?
Yeah.
Yep. I mean, that's
Yeesh.
60. That's 60 hit points in total.
I
be
only
more, I
was
guess, but-
down 2, but yep.
And then I guess I might as well run up and bonus action attack this guy.
Nice.
Okay. Roll for attack. That is a miss.
And then I'm gonna scamper back away around the corner.
Okay.
And I'm
Also, you're up.
All right. All right. I'm going to look towards the back wall and angle a synaptic static to the back where it would only hit Boruzo.
Mm-hmm.
And I will say to him, "You remind me of old young Cletus, but somehow dumber. Didn't think that was possible, but here we are."
All right.
So an intelligence saving throw.
Gotcha.
Oh, damn, I rolled pretty good on that.
Okay. Intelligence.
Yep.
Man, imagine if it had some
That
legendary
is a failure.
resistances.
And like all of a sudden it gets really confused. Like, who's Cletus?
No, not Cletus. Old young Cletus.
That's even worse. Now, the downside though is it appears to be immune to psychic damage, but the effects of the rest of the psychic synaptic, whatever it's called, sorry, are still applied to it. So it needs to roll subtract 6 from any attack rolls or ability checks and concentration saving throws.
It's something.
Yay.
Okay.
All right. That is my turn.
All right. It is going to kind of float between you two and just kind of skim its way through. And it is going to cast, once again, Life Drain. And it is going to try and continue draining the life of the people that it's already hit. So it's going for Damien, Doug, and Deermute. You guys need to make a Constitution saving throw again.
Nice.
Hey, let's go.
Shit.
Hey, that's pretty good, guys. All right, so Damien, you are taking 19 points of necrotic damage.
Oh man.
Okay. And that is Boruzo's turn.
I'm getting real sick of this guy sucking me off.
Yep.
You know, you guys are keeping him low enough. He doesn't get to do more, deadly stuff. So think about that as you will. Okay. Doug, you're up.
Thinking that my counter charm isn't really doing too much, I'm going to cast Vanishing Smite
Mm-hmm.
at 7th level. And take a swing.
That's a hit. Oh, not a crit though, I don't think.
No,
Or
it's
would
not
you
a
get him-
crit. No, it wouldn't be.
Okay.
It just rolled it.
All right.
So
So
14 and
that's,
7.
Plus the 5
14 and 7.
D10s.
Yeah, plus the
Yeah.
5d10.
Oh my god.
Oh, my god! What the?
Holy
How?
And I thought my banishing smite was a shit.
Oh.
wow.
That
All right, so
is.
that is 7 bludgeoning, 7 fire, 14 plus 9 is 23.
Wow.
And you just go and just smack it in the back of the skull, and it just goes boop, and pops from existence. It has been banished.
Do we kill him?
I'm gonna take the rest of my turn to look for the flick.
I would say take a quick look in the area where it was. Just roll a quick perception check. It looks like you don't see the flick anywhere. It might have gone with the demi-lich. Because it would be anything that's worn or carried, right? Because it's basically wearing the like they wouldn't just disappear with their clothes. I would
their
assume
clothes
so.
would likely
Yeah.
come with them.
Yeah. All right.
But it
And
comes back in like a minute.
yeah, so you guys have a minute to prepare. During the first minute, though, you guys are knocked on your asses as the entire thing begins to shake as the lair shakes as Boruzo seems to disappear. And some of you guys fall, some of you guys don't, but there's going to be enough time between the banishing there's going to be enough time between the banishing for you guys to stand back up. Basically, it knocked you on your asses and knocked you prone.
Okay. So we have a minute to get ready, basically.
You have a minute to get ready and make a plan.
Alright, well, my plan is to attack it this exact same way I've been doing when it comes back.
And prepare a spell, I guess.
Yep. I'm gonna wait until the last possible moment and prepare 4th level acid arrow.
Okay.
Trying to gargle the loogie in the back of my throat. Yeah.
I'm gonna hit it with the
I'm gonna
Zoro, but it's
my
just a
Warhammer's
D
right.
instead.
All right. So yeah, you guys just just decide what attacks you might be readying, what spells you might be readying, and you can trigger it for when he appears at. When does it happen? At the end of Doug's turn there?
Probably.
I think, doesn't it last like up to a minute?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would just say it would come back and it would just be Mitch's turn. Just as the turn order would have
Yeah.
Yeah,
persisted.
because you
But
can
do
concentrate on
whatever
it
you
for 1
like.
minute.
You've got 10 rounds of combat that you could cast spells or.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? Before I ready acid arrow, I'm gonna cure wounds a couple people. Since I got the spell slots. Yeah, if we've got the
I didn't
time,
mean
that
to-
is.
Yeah, you would have time.
Got
Got a
10
full
rounds
minute.
of combat.
Yeah. I think Slash is looking the most rough, so I'll put 2 cure wounds on him. Both at 1st level.
Alright,
I-
I'm back up to 65 HP now.
Now, do I risk giving you one more to
Is
try and get
anybody else
69?
hurt? I would say
Yeah.
there's some people that have been getting
Yeah, who
sucked
else is hurt?
lately that are probably pretty hurt.
I'm sitting at a solid 80 out of 112.
Sitting at 94 out of 108.
Taking a single damage this whole dungeon.
One
Yeah,
hit.
damage.
You healed
Damage
one.
I took, I had full health. Just with the max HP reduced.
All right, I'll hold on to these last 2 first level spell slots then in case someone goes down. And then head back here and start gargling the loogie.
Alright, just before it's going to come back, I'm going to cast Branding Smite and ready up an attack.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Doing my.
Are you gonna stand like right next to where it was? I assume. You have to move
Yeah,
yourself in there.
I guess I would get in there.
I'm doing the same readying my Zephyr Strike, which I just realized I've been using the wrong spell slots for.
Oh,
That's fine.
I'm not going to cast Branding Smite because I want to keep concentration on haste for Damien.
Nice.
Haste is a minute long, right?
Oh, is it only?
I think so. It would fall before because you cast it before this.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, I'll Branding Smite then.
Okay.
And I'll be readying.
So there's a
disintegrate.
moment where all of a sudden the energy just lapses out of you there, Damien, where it's, oh, I'm real tired now. You're basically like running on high caffeine for that full minute. And then just like you crash for 6 seconds, but it doesn't affect your preparation at all.
Alright. Then yeah, I'll just bonus action Zephyr Strike and just wait with my attacks.
Okay. So let's see what happens. The moment comes, you guys just ready your weapons, and there's just this tense couple seconds, and you watch as like Doug holds his hand up and starts counting down like 5, 4, 3, 2.
He doesn't kick it off on his drumsticks.
Pardon?
He
Sure.
He doesn't
Yeah,
kick
that
the
would be
time
better.
off on his drumsticks.
Oh, hell
That
yeah, I
would be better.
do.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
And now this is where it'd be interesting, because he is also going to be preparing, readying an action as well for when he pops back. So how the hell
He's
would that work?
incapacitated. Well, he's banished.
Oh, right. So he can't take an action. Okay, then yeah. Okay, so
My turn?
We have our readied stuff.
all the ready
I was ready.
action. Let him fly as Boruzo just pops up middle of the floor again, like confused, looking very confused.
Go in the turn order so if somebody kills them, they can feel good.
Yep. So, Deermood, you're the first, so you cast Feeble Mind on him. I see.
Yep.
Intelligence saving throw.
Oh,
Yes!
Oh!
Yes.
You're right. John's like, you're right. He is dumb with a young Cletus.
Oh, feels good, man.
All right. At the end of every 30 days, fuck, I love Feeble Mind. The psychic damage doesn't work. Intelligence and charisma. Can't cast spells, activate magic items, understand language, or communicate in any intelligible way. That being said, it doesn't cast spells. These are all innate.
Fair enough.
So it should still have abilities, but now it's dumb as a rock, dumb as a skull.
Mhm.
That's fucking nuts.
That's hilarious.
Okay.
Hey,
Yeah.
idiot! I run around the corner.
Okay, so that happens, and you just hear go just before it starts getting pummeled by everything else. Okay, next up, you got
Next would be the
Aran
disintegrate.
is the next one. You
So
cast
82
Disintegrate.
82 force damage, yeah.
That is a
Saving throw, I think.
a
believe it's
dexterity.
Dex.
Yeah.
Okay.
Too bad it wasn't Charisma.
Yeah. Either way, that is a failure.
99.
Okay. You cast great and you disintegrate this creature.
Oh.
Go ahead and describe as you annihilate the Prince of Darkness there, Aran.
I just walk up to him and put a finger right on his forehead. Blast away.
You hit odds. You hit his most drugged up stage.
So your hand just like you just walk up and just put your
Okay.
hand on the skull, and you just watch as the skull begins to just crumble. And I would say, I wonder, would the gems in its mouth crumble too? Would that be part of it?
I just looked, and everything it is wearing and carrying, except for magic items, are reduced to a fine gray dust.
Right. Okay. I would
My
say the
vest blows off, too.
no, the gems are not magical. I would say the gems are destroyed as well. But you see, following like this little pile of gray dust just falls to the ground ahead of you guys, and you guys are all like, just going with your attacks. Watch as Aran just absolutely disintegrates this.
Oh yeah, my rapier goes
Nice.
right into the wall.
Yes.
I
All right, and you guys sit there, and the room is just silent,
Did we do
and
it?
you just
Did
see a
we do
pile
it?
of dust on the ground.
I quickly start digging through the dust.
It doesn't take you long to feel the telltale feelings of a little stone pick.
I slowly and reverently stand up from the pile of dust and hold it up in front of me for all the group to see.
I
It's
need you to make a
amazing.
Constitution saving throw. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh.
Well, don't just hold it. Play something.
Play us a tune.
All right. I take Kiss. I take the flick, and I'm gonna play a sweet lick on the guitar here.
And roll a performance check and
Nice.
add 10.
Oh!
So 35.
Yeah, so he plays one of the best licks you have ever heard him play on his axe before.
Now that could put us
And
back
it
on the
like
map.
it sends a chill down some of your guys' spines. Some of you feel like you've been taken to another place. You're no longer sitting in this dank and musty dungeon. It's absolutely
We're back
magical.
in Paradise City, boys.
Oh my
Oh
god,
my-
that sounded so amazing. I reach into my pocket and I say, I wish every one of us had one. And I grab my wish ball and use my wish.
Nice.
Everyone,
I don't even have an instrument.
everyone had a pick. So you watch as Bermude pulls this orange crystal that he pocketed before and says out loud, "I wish that we all had one of those." And you guys watch as a pick starts to the pick in Slash's hand kind of like rises up into the air and like shimmers and starts to look like it's glowing, glowing, and glowing, and it just absolutely shatters into six identical pieces, and it flies. Each one flies directly into your hands, and these. It is not large enough to be used as a pick, and it has. It is. And Slash, you notice that the warmth that you felt on it before is now nothing but cold rock.
Oh,
Wait, guys, the pick didn't matter. The journey is what brought us together.
As you guys are lamenting this, Dear Mood, you also notice in your hand that where you're still holding the orange crystal. Sorry, let me look something up here. I wasn't expecting that to happen that quickly or anything like that.
That's what she said.
Do. All right. So, you watch as the gem starts to pulse with reddish lights. And it is growing progressively stronger, brighter, and hotter. I want. We'll just use the same initiative count that we have here because I feel like we didn't even get out of initiative. We'll starting on Damien's turn. You watch as all of a sudden you get this broken pick in your hand, and you look over and you see Diermude holding a gem that is glowing and beginning to pulse with a reddish light. What would you like
Is
to
that
do?
the gem you found in that pile in the other room?
Yeah.
I run the fuck away because I do not trust anything in this dungeon.
Alright, you move your full movement speed
my
around the
6,
corner.
And then I'll even fucking dash and move a bit further. Because I fucking hate anything in this dungeon. And that's it.
Alright, who do we got next? Slash, you're up.
oh Lord. Dear Mute, what the hell did you do? No.
I could wish for more.
I see Damien just take off running. I'm like, throw it away, man. And then I start running too.
So shiny.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, I go there.
All right. Okay. Anso.
All right. I'm gonna split my move up here. Gonna run to here with 15 feet, and I'm gonna look at Diarmud and cast command on him, and tell him to throw it away or throw it in this direction.
You can only say one word with command.
Oh yeah. Shit. That's what I say. It's shit. Then I run. Did not think that through.
Okay. Diarmud, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
And this is a charm.
Yes, it's a charm effect.
It is a
Oops.
but didn't
I
you
can't do that.
I think he had to stop using counter charm to
Oh,
but you're
I'm
an
so
elf,
I'm
so it's
already. I have advantage on being charmed, anyways. But I think I still failed.
Yeah, it's 18.
Yep. Okay.
All
Dear
right, throw it
Mood,
as hard as I
Dear
can at
Mood,
the wall.
you start to feel the back of your pants get warm and mushy.
All right, throw it as hard as I can against this wall right here. Because he didn't specify.
Would I be able to
it's
go
not your turn
before
yet.
him?
It's
Yeah.
Doug's turn.
Wait, I thought he commanded him to throw it.
No,
No, because I fucked up. Because I was going to tell him to throw it against the wall, but I would have had to say throw, but I just fucked it up.
Say to
So
me?
he just said shit instead, and
Yeah.
so
Oh,
Dear Mood has now shit himself.
Nice.
you know what? So I think I'm gonna chase after you with the big red glowing ball now.
Yeah, I beat that.
Whoever had all the light just left. I'm stuck here in the dark. No, it's okay. Just leave.
There is a dim red glowing light coming from Dear Mood's hand, if that helps you. And then a 5-foot light. You can just see him sitting there with the light glowing in his hand.
I just shit my pants.
Yeah. What would you like to do?
Wait a second. The spell command just got so much better.
So, I'm gonna make a roll here, and depending on how I roll, it's gonna be how pissed off I am. So if I'm really pissed off, I'm gonna start chasing after Onzo with the ball.
Oh, Lord.
So 10. I'm gonna put the DC at 10. So anything 10 and lower, I'm pissed. And 11 and up, I'm not pissed.
Is this a wisdom saving throw,
Okay.
or okay?
All right, I'm not that pissed. So I take my pants and my gitch off. I wipe as my action and drop the ball, and I'm gonna run.
All right.
Shit his pants.
Yeah, you can only go 30 feet with your action because you've used, or with your movement speed because you used your action to clean yourself up.
Yep.
All right, so there's now right here. You just dropped it where it was, right above the remains of Boruzo. There is the orange gem. Aran, you're up.
What can I see right now? Could I just see Dear Mood take off into the darkness and I can't see anything but the ball?
Yep. You
Well,
can just all you see is the glowing
He would be able to see
glowing
the
red light.
at like the
That's
top of the
it is
hallway.
pulsing faster and faster. Kind of like making a thumbing noise.
I mean, we would realistically all be running in the same 6 seconds, so he would have been able to see where we were all going.
Yeah, you know where everyone ran. They all went around the corner there.
Use the ball as your
You
light
definitely
source.
saw Doug go running off with flame tongue warhammer. You can still see the light shining off from where Doug went around the corner there. You can still see a light kind of shining out this way.
All right, I'm gonna take off running upwards, but I'm gonna try and kick the ball backwards before I run.
Okay, roll an athletics check.
I hope it bounces off the wall.
Oh,
and
yeah.
comes closer
You
to
just
that.
boot it straight into the corner over here. Okay, right. Well, I'll let you kick it wherever you want because I'll point out this corner over here is where all the treasure was right down there.
I mean, I can't see anything, so I just booted
Okay.
back where it came from.
Okay. All right. I would say that would be a bonus action. You don't have to dash if you wanted to.
I shall.
Okay.
I make sure to avoid Deermood's shitty pants on the ground.
As you run past a Donald ducking Deermood, you make your way up to your friends, and you guys watch as Oran just like comes flying around the corner, and it's just like there's a bright a bright purple flash of light coming from behind him, and you hear this noise as an explosion rocks the chamber behind you. You all seem to be okay.
Thank God I'm a massive pussy. I say that out loud and then walk back up to the group.
What the fuck?
What the hell what happened?
Alright,
I give Deermood a spare pair of pants that I have.
I have a six level spell slot on me, so I'm gonna cast Irresistible Dance on Onslow, and then walk up and kick him in the nuts.
Alright, roll for attack.
It just happens. I'm just gonna be like, I'm alright with this, and start sawing on the fiddle.
I mean, I believe lizard folk would have a cloaca, right? I don't know if he has nuts.
Oh.
I don't know. It's up to you. However you would want to interpret.
T-Twister.
Yeah,
But okay.
twist their titties right off.
All right. Yeah, you kick him on the nuts and you give him a titty twister. How about that?
Sure.
Okay. So you guys look down at your each individual treasure that you guys have found in your hands. It is almost like a perfect separation. Like there is no jaggedness to it. It is just a perfect, like somebody just slid a knife through a piece of paper.
I'm gonna try slipping it into my Warhammer.
Like which? What do you mean by into your Warhammer? Sorry, I'm confused.
What are you doing with that, Doug? Let's here, give it here. Let's try to stick it back together.
Oh,
I walk.
Maybe it'll work if we just glue it back together.
alright, I'll hand it over.
I
hand
try
mine over.
mending. I try mending on two people's parts to see if they can fit together.
Mending does not work in this case. I would say a mending cantrip cannot override a wish spell.
Oh my god.
What happens
Should
if
we all
we
have
just
a
Two
souvenir?
mendings.
These are now separate pieces. That's the difference. Like before, they were like they're not broken. He said he wanted one for each of us, and now they are separate pieces, like in their own entities.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
I don't play the guitar anyways.
I just start to cry.
Say slash. We got the band back together. The pick was only a means to do that. We're still all here.
What was the
You
real?
heard that riff?
What was the real treasure? Getting the band back together, or the hundreds of thousands of gold we got waiting outside?
Oh, that's a good point.
Pick!
I peek around the
I'm
corner
so sorry.
and like flood my dancing lights back down the hallway to see if the explosion just fucking murked all the treasure.
A lot of the stuff, like the scrolls, and there were a bunch of like glasses of potions that were laying there, and now there's just glass shattered everywhere. What you do see is there are some things that were unaffected. There is a. Let me look to the right thing here.
I look back at Oran and say, well, we have a lot less treasure, but there's still some there.
I mean, the genie teleported all of our treasure, and all the treasure on the bench is out, didn't he?
True.
You
Yeah,
see in this room,
everything's
for one
familiar.
thing, you see some things that are familiar to you. Away from the explosion, you can see 2 rocks and a dagger that are just sitting on the ground that look very familiar to you guys.
Wait, what? Excuse me?
Yeah.
Those the things dug through the portal?
Yep.
Interesting.
Yeah. So those are there. Actually, there's 4 rocks, I believe, because I think you threw 2 rocks through the first portal and then 2 rocks through the second. So that's the thing. You also see
What about my
there's still
earrings?
a
His
very
toupee!
Is my wig
a
in here?
very exquisite longsword, a very powerful looking axe, a fancy looking spear, and what is a defender again? I can't remember in the DM's guide.
I think it's a sword of some kind.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like a greatsword, maybe.
Actually, I got one here.
A rapier?
So it looks like that. It's a It's a
Oh, yeah, any
sword.
sword.
Oh, it can
Yep.
be a rapier.
Nice.
Oh yeah, just any sword.
Yep. Well, it's yeah, this would be a rapier. And you also see slung up against the wall, like some of them are like knocked over, but you see a collection of musical instruments. You see a harp, or two harps on separate ends of the wall. One is closest to the explosion, is now laying on the ground. You see a mandolin, a lyre, a lute, a bandur, a cittern, and the second harp that I told you about.
And a crate lifting jack?
There's there's not a crate lifting jack. I'm sorry.
Oh, I came here for
You don't need a
nothing.
crate lifting jack. You are a crate lifting jack.
Can I walk up and pick up the rapier? And did you mention bagpipes by chance?
I did not mention any bagpipes.
Well, she.
A harp, a mandolin, a lyre, a lute, a bandur, and a cittern, and a second.
I'm gonna cast Elemental Weapon on Slash's pick.
What the fuck?
Cast elemental weapon on what?
Slash's pick.
I don't remember what elemental weapon does.
Oh, I'm just making it magical.
I would say sure. It's got a little, like, if you flicked it at somebody, it would be able to do 1d4 of a weapon damage.
I don't even notice he did that because I'm still bawling.
I'm trying to attach my piece of the flick to my necklace.
Okay.
was my plan.
How are you trying to do that? Are you drilling a hole through it, or what are you doing?
I mean, I'm just, anything. I'll weld it on with a scorching ray. I don't give a fuck.
I would say, what does your necklace look like? I'm not entirely sure.
What does it look like?
Yeah.
I
Is it
just
a
have a
string
normal
necklace,
like,
or what
chain,
is it?
and
Chain
I
necklace?
also am wearing my necklace of vitality.
Okay. You probably could figure out a way to get it on there. You would probably have to damage the piece of the pick if you wanted to do that.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I'd say over time you'd be able to drill a hole through and you'd be able to fit it into your chain.
Perfect.
Can I stop you before you, or is it already done?
Yeah, you could try to stop.
I'm gonna try and stop you.
It wouldn't be like an instant second. Like, it would take him a couple minutes to do this.
I'm gonna say, in my travels and learning how to summon Bono, maybe we could put the picks in a circle and do a seance and try and bring the magic back to him. Try to rock the magic back into him.
What the fuck?
I have a strong feeling. Yeah, you know what? We'll try it. Fuck it. But let's get out of here first.
Are you guys taking any of the loot?
I pick up the rapier.
Are you taking the loot and the rest of the loot?
There was a chest in this room, right? From that picture?
Yeah, the chest has been. By the way, where the explosion was, I forgot to mention. Do see a a noisome mass of stinking purplish mold, which is bubbling and like chuckling, like on repeat.
I point to it and say, let's leave that thing the fuck alone.
Yeah.
And
this will get
that's
another
where
one.
the chest was, and some of the potions and stuff that would have been able to get in the gems and stuff were actually right in that area. Those would have been pretty much annihilated.
If the chest is intact...
that is so hot that it only magic items can survive.
It's like all the money that was sitting here too is fucked?
Yep.
Alright. I'll head over, pick up.
I would say you'd be able to scavenge. I would say you'd be able to scavenge about half of it. You'd get 40 gems worth 10 gold pieces each. One huge black opal, one huge emerald worth 50,000 gold pieces. And I would say 3,000 pieces of gold that were kind of not close to the blast zone that you'd be able to pick up and loot as well.
Well, what do you think, boys? We pack it all into the chest? If the chest didn't
chest is gone. The chest is gone.
We pack in whatever we can carry into our pockets, and we go back to the front where our other loot is waiting if the thing teleported it there.
Yeah, let's grab what we can and get the fuck out of here.
Sounds good.
All right.
I've been casting teleportation circle over here.
I pick up the rapier too. Well, I guess it was actually called a defender.
Yeah. Are you teleporting? Where are you teleporting with the teleportation circle? Don't you need a? Am I wrong in that? You need to have another circle you're going to?
Yeah, the gargoyle room.
The gargoyle room. Okay.
Don't we have one
over there? I assume you guys grabbed
maze?
all the magic items, though.
Yeah, anything.
Yeah.
You can...
Person got. Okay.
These boys are basically gonna have to like lead me by the shoulders to get me out of here.
Yeah.
Can we open the doors down here first? Maybe we should.
Let's get the fuck out of here.
It could be anything, even another pit.
Those doors are probably just the right way into this room. Remember the genie teleported us here, so those doors are probably just the correct way in.
Alright then.
Or it could be the other way.
It could be a fast way out. It could be more traps.
Okay, what are you guys doing? Are you gonna go in a teleportation circle, or are you going through the doors?
I vote teleportation circle. And I'll drag Slash over to it.
Yeah, I'll help escort Slash when I walk by. Oh, I'll prestidigitate Damien's shitty shorts. Dear boots.
I think I'm just gonna stay here, boys.
You know how much drugs you could buy with your share?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna OD in like 2 days.
Fuck's sakes.
At least I got to say goodbye.
All right, so you guys all step through the teleportation circle and emerge in the gargoyle room. With the loot that you found in tow, but a splintered flick of fate. You make your
Yay.
way out to the outside where the rest of your loot is waiting for you. And as you guys kind of collect your thoughts and you're holding different pieces of gear, I would say I'm just kind of wondering who would have claimed the mandolin.
I guess that would be me. It's kind of close to a banjo.
Okay, so you guys kind of take a break outside, count up your wares. The mandolin that you're holding on to over the course of the next hour starts to shape and form its way into a banjo for you.
Hell yes.
Who would have taken the lyre?
Me.
Okay, so what instrument would you use? You were the singer, right? What else did you play?
That was one of the instruments I was proficient in.
Oh, it was a
Damn.
lyre?
Flute.
So it stays as a lyre.
Okay.
But each of the lute, the bandour, the cittern, and the harp, they all kind of actually magically form themselves into your preferred instruments, so that they can fit to your stylings. They seem to be enchanted in order to best fit their wielders.
So I got a set of magic bagpipes.
Yep.
Nice.
So with a magic warhammer of some sort.
It would change into a magic drum, right? Because that's what your warhammers were used for. Was for
Oh, okay.
drumming. So you would have like a harp, and somehow you just watch as like the strings of the harp start to stretch and stretch and stretch into a thin paper or a thin canvas, and it stretches down into the shape of a drum that you'd be able to use.
Nice.
As for whatever Iran, whatever one you would have taken, actually just forms into the shape of a dumbbell for you.
A
Nice.
magic dumbbell.
Yep.
It weighs the perfect amount at each rep.
And has a cup holder on top for pound cake.
Perfect.
Okay. So with that, you guys collect yourselves, you collect your loot, and camp outside for the night. Unless, do you have another teleportation circle spell ready to go to get them back?
I hope no, I'm no spell slot.
All right. So you guys have to camp out or just start trudging your way back towards the nearest town.
I'm down to have a camp, and then I put up a tiny hut around us.
Yeah, let's camp
Okay,
out. I'll scavenge some trees, some firewood, and make us a little campfire. Rustle up some
Okay.
game and cook us a meal.
So as you guys sit there in kind of silence, either marveling at the treasures that you found or lamenting over the things that you've lost, you sit there, comfort each other, or possibly look glaringly towards one member of your group occasionally. And as the night comes in upon you guys, the scene fades to black, and that is the end of the Temple of Boruzo. You guys survived the fucking Tomb of Horrors.
Oh my god.
You fucking did.
How?
So sorry.
I don't know
What
how.
was the
like,
cost?
I'm so sorry. I felt this bad. My girlfriend left me.
and
Onzo
yeah,
is
like
gonna
the
laugh at that
50, there's so
forever.
many 50-50 chances where you guys could die, and you basically flip the coin and then just flip the right side. Like when you tried to remove the crown, one tip removes the crown, the other disintegrates you.
Like, disintegrate as in hits you with the disintegrate spell, or as in just kills you?
Like disintegrates you to the point of no return of the disintegrate spell, where only a wish spell can bring you back.
Damn.
Apparently wasn't the spell that I had.
Mm-hmm. And you guys kept doing enough damage to the Demi Lich, so he was not. Well, I kept on not being able to roll the Howl attack again. So that was like 4 turns in a row where I did not roll a 5 or a 6. I was just rolling 1s and 2s.
God damn.
So that didn't come back.
Thank
What else?
God.
Yeah, the steamroller could have killed you.
There was like 3 rooms we just didn't go in.
Yeah,
There
you missed a room with like a fey creature that you would have had. And spoiler alert for anyone who wants to play this on the stream, but a creature that would not have been able to answer any of your questions, but was very friendly and had 2 bags next to it. And if you asked her to come with you, she would have joined you and helped you on your adventure. But if you did not do that or touched either of the 2 bags next to her, one of the bags would have disappeared, and she would disappear like in a scream of pain as well as she was disintegrated.
Oh.
What else did you guys miss?
Man,
You
this
guys
is-
missed a fake bitch room where basically a giant zombie sits in the room there with a silver mace, and like the mace looks like it is like strong against the zombie, and after 3 hits with the mace it would die. And it's kind of supposed to be like a fake boss fight where it looks like you're actually fighting Boruzo. There's a lot of stuff that you missed out, but for the best. So
Yeah. Wasn't for the best.
Did the beholder live happily ever after?
the beholder would have been stuck there for eternity, or until someone else might have. Hey man, that thing was ready to eat you guys. Next time you guys went through there, the DC would have been higher, and if anyone got underneath a certain DC, he would basically say that you suck and try and eat that one person and like leave the rest of you.
Now that we got all the improved weapons and stuff, let's go kill it.
Leave him alone. He's already trapped for eternity.
Just walk back in there and then die to the fucking beholder after escaping the dungeon.
Yep.
Yeah, you could have drowned in the room with the steps, because if you slash the doors with any kind of slashing damage, it starts gushing blood, which fills up really quickly and can
Wait,
drown
which
you all.
steps?
The colored steps where you found the key.
Oh, so if you poke the door...
It bleeds blood.
Oh.
Yeah, if someone other than Doug tried to slash at the door, it would puncture it, and the room would start filling up with blood, and you'd have to figure out how to get through there.
Oh. Wait, so the door right before it teaches you to stab doors, and then the next one's like, fuck you, idiot. Yes, again.
Yep.
What was in the room that only Deermood went into with the shields?
That is a room like with all the bodies there. That is a
Yeah.
room where if you touch any of the columns in that room, none of you guys were saying that you're just like walking around blind or anything like that. So that's where I had Oran was blind, I think, and I had him do like a dexterity check to see if he bumped into a wall or not. And if you hit a column, it makes you float up into the roof, and there's a air current that draws you in towards the nearest demon head. The one on the right teleports you into the room of I can't remember what it's called. It's like the room of hopelessness or something like that. And the other one teleports you back to the start of the dungeon with no clothes.
Oh. What about the room though that Mitch went in to search the bodies? Like where
That's the one where like you if you go through the right devil hole, it teleports you into that room, and then you have to go through the shield and sword room to get out.
I see.
Mm-hmm.
And then what was another one? Oh, there was that hallway of gas that I think we just noped out of, right?
Yeah, that was fear gas, and that leads towards the fake lich.
Interesting. What else did we dodge? Or what other rooms did we change?
That's I think you got most of it. Like I think everything else you got. You didn't take a look at all at the very first devil head. Like you saw it from a distance and didn't even check. There was another portal there that just kind of fucks with you and
Yeah, we didn't even go
can
that
actually teleport you to the room with the swarm of snakes and the giant skeleton. And there's another devil head there where if you tried to climb into it, it is actually a sphere of annihilation, would automatically kill you.
Oof.
Thankfully, he made the devil heads look scary
Yeah.
and not like you'd want to climb into them.
True.
Yeah. Anyways, so with that, should we you guys want to do inspiration for moving forward into the next campaign? We're going to have Jordan is going to be running, who is playing Doug today, is going to be running a his own little one shot called The Boys Spread the Plague. And we're going to be playing some characters dealing with a certain plague that is affecting an area. And that should be. Are we doing that next Sunday, or are we?
Yeah.
That'll be next Sunday, and then the Sunday after that, we'll be taking a break for a week.
Yeah. Okay. So that's what we'll be doing tomorrow. We're still playing our Descent Furnace, our main campaign that Colton is DMing. But do we want to see? Do we want inspiration to carry over to Jordan's game?
Yep, we can do that if we want.
Votes for Colton. Because I feel bad.
My vote was going to be to either Colton for staring at the roof for a good portion of that fight, or to Mitch for destroying the one thing we came for.
I'm giving mine to Slash. Had a hard go today.
I'm giving mine to Dear Maid for breaking the pick, because it would have ultimately led to somebody being a cunt.
Yeah, it would have led to Slash's personal downfall. So you saved
Yep.
Well, I mean, now Slash has just a void inside of him after feeling the cosmic power of the pick, and is probably going to drink himself to death.
At least I got to try it once before I broke it.
In this case, it's not better to have loved and lost. That loss is just insurmountable.
I think we give him an extra cut of the gold, boys.
We can have Dear Maid cast
To
out.
speed up his inevitable
True.
demise.
You just
All right, so,
keep him in the clubhouse.
Oh, the viewers. I don't think we have any viewers for us. But if a viewer's in there and you want to vote, look. Otherwise, it's looking like it's Slash is getting this for his heartache.
For what it's worth, I give mine to Oran for another disintegrate. Well hit.
I
Yeah,
was
that
hoping
was
it
pretty
out of
huge.
legendary saves.
Pretty.
That's
clutch.
a good idea. It's a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was doing with my feeble mind too.
So, how much max health did that Lich have? Or Demi-Lich?
It had 95.
Ah, because I was going to say
God
that
damn.
Disintegrate might have almost just one-shot it, but not quite.
Just about. Yeah. Force damage is ridiculous.
I wish I didn't waste my power word stun on the ghost before the fight.
I wish I didn't do a lot of things on the ghost before the fight.
Yeah. 8th level
Yeah.
or 7th level counterspell. Bye.
It would have been a really boring, really quick, boring fight if you guys had all your good spells, though.
Yeah, that's true.
I'll take that over a fight where I thought I was going to die multiple
Yeah.
times.
We were
I just wish I got to use Howl more than once. It would have been nice.
Yeah. I was saving
Scary.
that heal for someone who went down. I was going to use the same line to tell the old man to get up.
we were talking like at my house at the end of last session, and our consensus was almost that we either had to kill it in one round or we'd probably die because we're so low on stuff. But I'm glad it didn't go that way.
Okay. Well, with that, that concludes the Dungeon of Boruzo, aka the Tomb of Horrors, and I don't know how the fuck they didn't lose a single character.
Because Craig's a genius at coin flips.
Yep.
Oh yeah,
50% of the time, it works every time.
Craig's the one that told me which side to hit the crown off his head.
Yeah. That would have been instead.
Honestly, I think freaking Doug should have the inspiration.
Doug carried this band, let's be
You
honest.
can start my
For
campaign
real.
with
To
an
be fair,
inspiration.
I think Doug got like 50% of the inspiration.
Yeah, I got
For all the
Probably.
crazy shit that he did.
And the other half of the work was done by Trusay.
Yep.
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 Yeah, you guys
Yay.
probably could have just two-manned it. Let's be real.
Yep.
Oh, what's that gem I have do? The gem from the
Oh.
forearm gargoyle.
If you took the time to attune to it or identify it, you would have seen that it is a gem of sightseeing, which gives you true sight.
Oh.
Oh, nice.
But you guys didn't ever try to use it like a magic item or identify it or attune to it or anything. So I'm like, I can hint to you that it's a magic item, but I can't tell you how to use it. You didn't
Yeah.
look through it or anything like that.
Yep.
I think
I told you it was very clear. It's basically like the lens from Ocarina of Time.
Because yeah, I just thought it was a gem, and then I failed my Arcana check this so bad that I just didn't even envision it at all being magical.
Yeah, it was redundant with Slash running around with True Sight though. So
True.
I
You
mean,
only
I could
get,
have had a lot more 6th-level spell slots.
True.
Also true.
Yeah.
We could have had the long rest right in front of Boruzo by just summoning a mansion and fucking off.
yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, we should probably shut down for the night here, and we're just kind of chatting now instead of the viewers just listen to us hang. Unless you want to listen to us hang, but
Sure, we'll get
thanks for joining
shirts
us,
that say,
everybody.
we survived the Tomb of Horrors.
I don't know how, honestly.
Bye.
Yeah.
It's fucking
Bye,
ridiculous.
everyone.
See ya.
Bye.